Laurence Fox's mystery fiancé is a 28-year-old prep school teacher who supported his anti-woke campaign to be Mayor of London, Mail Online can reveal today. The divisive actor turned activist, 43, announced he will marry Arabella May Fleetwood Needle in an advert in a national newspaper before sharing the news with his 305,000 Twitter followers. Miss Needle, from North London, was photographed next to her husband-to-be on his Free London Battle bus last year when he was campaigning to oust Sadiq Khan as Labour's Mayor of London for his Reclaim party. She also marched alongside him in the streets of the capital when he urged Londoners to reclaim your freedom in the election where the anti-woke candidate secured 47,634 votes to finish in 6th place. Arabella, who is yet to comment, is the daughter of a multimillionaire businessman Paul Needle, an investment manager and entrepreneur who lives in a £1.6 million home. She is also likely to be the mystery woman he was pictured kissing on an exotic beach in an Instagram post on New Year's Day. Sharing the announcement in the Daily Telegraph, Mr. Fox, a father of two previously married to Billie Piper for 9 years who has campaigned against vaccines, masks and lockdown measures throughout the pandemic, tweeted, "She said yes." The actor, who has also railed against the Black Lives Matter movement, has 2 children with Ms. Piper, Winston, 12, and 9-year-old Eugene. The short announcement was originally printed in Monday's edition of The Telegraph with the words, "The engagement is announced between Laurence Paul Fox and Arabella May Fleetwood Needle." Days earlier Fox posted a photo of himself sharing a kiss with what appeared to be a mystery blonde woman, her face obscured, while relaxing on an undisclosed beach. An earlier photo, shared in August, saw a head of messy blonde hair resting against the actor's chest, although the photo may well have featured one of his sons. Captioning the image, he wrote, "Luckiest man in the world." While little is known about Arabella, she is believed to have accompanied Fox during a London rally last May on behalf of his anti-woke political collective, the Reclaim Party. Her Oxford-educated father Paul is listed as bursar and clerk to the governors at Woodford Green Preparatory School in London, where the Needle family are understood to be based. Company's house records show he had previously served as company director for 3 separate businesses, of which 2 have since dissolved. Sister Lucinda, a secondary school teacher, recently shared a family photo of herself with Arabella, brother Olivier, mom Catherine and their father, taken during a family dinner. Fox has previously used his Twitter platform to rail against wokeness, entitlement, COVID vaccination and the Black Lives Matter movement, pertinently the concept of taking the knee, prompting inevitable outrage and heated debate among followers. His most recent controversy saw his Twitter account temporarily suspended over a post about Manchester City star Benjamin Mendy which read "Get kneeling, s after news broke he was being charged with 4 counts of rape and sexual assault." Fox, whose illustrious acting dynasty includes his father, James Fox, was dropped by his agent last year after an appearance on Question Time in which he rode with an ethnicity lecturer over Meghan Markle. Back in January 2020, he accused Rachel Boyle, an academic at Edge Hill University on Merseyside, of being racist after she called him a white privileged male for denying the Duchess of Sussex was hounded from Britain for being mixed race. Their angry exchange began when Boyle said criticism of Meghan in the media had been motivated by racism, adding, "She's a black woman and she has been torn to pieces." But Fox hit back, saying, "It's not racism," and continued, "We're the most tolerant, lovely country in Europe. It's so easy to throw the charge of racism at everybody and it's really starting to get boring." As the row continued, he quoted Martin Luther King's 1963 "I Have a Dream" speech about living in a nation where children will not be judged by the color of their skin but by the content of their character on Twitter. He said, "This is the position I took last night and I live by in life. If you can improve on it, I'm all ears. Or you can keep screeching racist at me and I can carry on having a jolly good giggle at your expense." The tide is turning. In March this year, the former actor launched a bid in London's mayoral election, but won 47,634 votes, placing him in sixth with 1.8% of the vote. Fox has also waded into the anti-vax row, insisting that he could remove his children from school because of his opposition to the government's COVID vaccination program. He said he would educate them at home rather than let them be vaccinated without his consent. "Every parent who loves their children should resist this insanity," said the actor turned political campaigner. "I will not be sending my kids back to school. I will educate my kids at home from now on." The rushed vaccination of children, for no reason whatsoever, shows how deeply morally corrupt this regime has become. I look forward to reading with them at home and staying the hell away from the authorities. Mail Online has contacted a representative for further comment.